Hi, this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity, and today's video I'm very excited for. It's called Unmute Yourself. Now, this came from a colleague of mine who saw a bunch of my videos, a bunch of my work, and he wrote me out of the blue to say, "Hey, I thought of a title for your next book, and it's this. It's called Unmute Yourself: A Guide to Being Seen, Heard, and Spiritually Aligned in a Digital Age." And it was, well, I don't know if you've ever had that where someone really sees you. They see you, the essence of you, either your work in the world, which is a reflection of you, or they see you, or same as when your spouse or your child says thank you. They look at you and they really see you and they say thank you. One of my favorite ways of doing this I learned in a course many years ago, and we'd go around the room acknowledging people for what they had done and contributed to the course and all the work that they had done. And there was always the last one, which was my favorite when it was done right. And it was to say, and I want to share this with you now as well, about being seen. So for you watching this video, whoever you are, wherever you are, I want to acknowledge you and say thank you to you for all the things that you've done when you didn't really have to. No one was watching, but you did them because it was your standard, because you believed in it. It was your promise. You didn't eat that sugar when you said that you wouldn't, or you cleaned up the kitchen every night for months or years because you just know the difference that it makes to your family when the kitchen's clean or when the floor is swept, whatever. How I do I'm here beside my kitchen, that's why I think of the dishes, and I'm the one that does the dishes every night. And I notice the difference for my family when the kitchen is clean. So for all the things that you've done that no one really noticed, thank you. So about being seen and this topic of unmute yourself, and that's a big part of my work. So I work with healers and coaches and therapists, and now some executive coaches and those in the corporate world. And so many of them come to me because they're not feeling seen. And the reason they're not feeling seen is because they've muted themselves. And this is perfect in this day and age where we're on Zoom all the time. And I also have a part-time job in customer service, and I'm constantly saying on the Zoom calls, "Oh, sorry, you're muted. Oh, sorry, you're muted." And I mean, many of us are doing that, even if we're not in customer service. "Oh, sorry, you're muted. I can't hear." And what if you're doing that to yourself? In your business, in your growth, in your visibility? What if the reason why you're not feeling fully seen and honored is because you're the one that's muting yourself? You're the one with your camera off, metaphorically. And you think that you're broadcasting all this great stuff, but you've actually turned off the channel. So a lot of my clients are doing this energetically, and they don't know it, they don't realize it. They're going live, they're making the videos, they're making the posts, they're talking with clients, they're maybe even getting on podcasts, although not usually. Usually they're doing all that first stuff and saying, why is this not working? Either they're new coaches or therapists or healers, and they're trying to sign their first or their next clients, or they're fully established. I've had many clients that are 10, 20 years into their business. They've got a full business. They even have people that work for them. They have coaches underneath them, but they're ready for that next level, and they don't know why they're uncomfortable with this book launch, or the book has launched and now it's time to take it out to the world in a bigger way, but they are on mute. They have turned off their camera and they don't know it. But it's because they've done it energetically. They have beliefs around, this next level has to be hard, or I have to justify my past. The challenge that it took to get here is what it's going to take to get to the next level. So justifying the struggle and the difficulty with creating more of that. Or, what will people think if I have ease and just flow and it's just wonderful and fun, this next level of growth, what will my peers think? What would my mentor think? I mean, my mentor says it's really, really hard. What if it's actually easy for me? Now, easy doesn't mean no action. Easy doesn't mean you sit on the cushion and do law of attraction, blah, 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 and it just shows up. I mean, maybe that works for you. I haven't found that works for me. But what if all the actions to get there could have just a moment of discomfort and then an easy shift into, this is just what I'm doing? I'll never forget when I first decided that it was okay to make it hard. It was from Les Brown. This is 2 decades ago. If it's hard, do it hard. Make it okay that it's hard. And when I let it be okay that it was hard, it stopped being hard. It was just what I was doing. So to unmute yourself, to be fully visible, to be fully expressed and fully you, what if it could be easy and joyful and magical? This is Will with My Spiritual Clarity, and I hope you'll subscribe down below, and I hope to see more of you around here. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.